Following the $4.4 billion commitment of Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz to the Africa-EU Green Energy Initiative until 2030, he says Europe's largest economy intends to source a substantial portion of its green hydrogen requirements from the African continent. Nigeria businesses secured a $500 million renewable energy pact and gas export agreement at the Germany-Nigerian Business Forum held in Berlin. This report has more details.
It was a gathering of notable German business executives and their Nigerian counterparts, with the presence of top government functionaries of Germany and Nigeria led by President Bola Tinubu. The State Secretary, Federal Ministry of Economic Affairs and Climate in Germany, Udo Philipp, while addressing the gathering, says Nigeria is an ideal partner for renewable energy as the world moves away from fossil fuel. He reiterates the importance of the bilateral relations with Nigeria, which is key for both countries.
Nigeria is Germany's second largest trading partner in sub-Saharan Africa. And we are delighted to see that this partnership, especially with regard to trade relations, has witnessed significant growth during the last year. We're seeing many encouraging examples of successful business cooperation, also demonstrated by the fact that some 90 German companies are already present in Nigeria.
Nigeria's Minister of Trade and Investment says the bilateral trade with Germany is thriving and more can be done to improve it through investment in major sectors of Nigerian economy.
Nigeria is a very rich country, blessed with both natural and human resources, and we are currently transitioning from attracting aid-based FDIs to prioritizing responsible, inclusive, and sustainable investments in mutually beneficial partnerships.
The high point of the event is the signing of MOUs between Riverside LNG of Nigeria and Johannes Shell's Energy Import AG of Germany on the gas export partnership, while other signed pacts brought together Union Bank of Nigeria and DWS Group on cooperation in renewable energy.
This is about a project to supply LNG from Nigeria to Germany. It's about 850,000 tons per annum, expanding to 1.2 million tons per annum, where the first gas is going to be 2026 by the grace of God, and then we expand thereon. And that's going to extinguish about 50 million cubic feet per day of flares in Nigeria and open up an alleyway for exports of gas from Nigeria to Germany.
Mr. President, honored that you're here. We're talking about 1.7%, nearly 2% of the German market, so it's not a tiny deal, it's a big deal. And it's going to be between two smaller companies, but they're going to do big deals and grow. Like all the other companies before, like Shell, Total, and we're going to grow and make this partnership a reality. And we have the German customers, so they're going to buy from us. They agreed on pricing. They're happy to buy from Nigeria.
Some members of the Nigerian delegation at the Business Forum share their thoughts on how the investment drive of the federal government will impact the economy in search of liquidity to stir growth.
Execution of our existing investment framework is the challenge. And I think with the new minister we have and her team, we're seeing a one-stop office for approvals for businesses, foreign investors to come in. And foreign investors are having it easy, okay, compared to what it has been in the past.
This president understands that aspect of it. So he started pushing for economic reforms and bringing the economy front and center. And I think that's what the international community want to hear at this point. So it's a good move.
The government is prioritizing the creation of a national assets register. The availability of the assets register allows you to be able to have assets that foreign investors can invest into. It allows you to be able to have assets that you can also use as a government to unlock liquidity. And a lot of foreign investors are looking for that.
Germany is one of Nigeria's biggest trade partners with a €3 billion trade volume in 2022.